Hey everybody, good energy to you all. Matt Damon. Matt Damon, he's a big Hollywood name, and he is, being 35, like I've grown up with a lot of these dudes. Watched y'all's movies so many times. But with Matt Damon in particular, I've talked about this before, but I just saw he did an advertisement encouraging people to be bold. But he was it was in reference to, like, space travel and going to Mars, which goes into the whole NASA conspiracy thing, which I'm not going to do. But his message on being bold, and that it's good to do that. Fortune favors the bold, right? Was that Plato, or was it Socrates or Aristotle? I'm not sure. It was one of them, I think. But anyways, I read about his idea in Africa to, help the natives of the land help themselves. So instead of just giving them all the resources in the water, and just letting them use it as they will, I don't know how effective it was, but the initial idea was good, that he would allow, or he would give them tools and help teach them so that they could learn how to harvest their own water and take care of their own water and things of this nature. So the idea, that the premise of that is a very sound idea, because you can't, we do need to learn how to help ourselves, but there's tools that can help us help ourselves, and there's people who have learned certain lessons that can help other people out with other lessons. Doesn't mean they do the work for them, it means they just help them, okay? Now in Africa, it's not just the fact that they have so much dirty water and pollution, it's the fact that the cartels and the gangsters and the evil people, to my knowledge, unless things have changed, they use these resources, they use the food, they use the water, they use whatever else they can, anything they can, assumingly, to control the population. So, the reason why I don't think that his idea didn't work as well as maybe he hoped and others would have hoped, and as sound as it seems, isn't because the idea isn't wrong. It's because the idea, for that idea to work in that area, you would also need a protective force, to be honest. You would need a protective force to guard the resources and the people, but because they don't have that, it's, even if with that type of help, the criminals are just going to come in once the other cats are gone and fucking still control them. So, but here in America, because we don't have that type of epidemic yet, we still have a good amount of law and order. People aren't just running around rioting, at least not here in Portland. I can't really speak for anywhere else, but here in Portland, people are still, in the area I live in, shit's still relatively normal. So we still have an opportunity with some good decency left before all shit hits the fan, which I believe is something that is in the agenda and being pushed to a greater or lesser extent. We still have an opportunity to try and, develop an honor system. And, for those of us, we all got to use what we got to share. I have my heart, I have my words, I have my brain, I have my body. My sciatica will heal. It is getting better. So I will be able to help out with the physical labor. But, there's other things I can do too, man. Even just writing, stitching, developing our own clothes. There's a lot of different works and jobs people can do that doesn't require them doing a lot of super physical activity. Now, that doesn't mean, we all have our time and place. We all have things we can do, is my point. So, right now, like, as far as these celebrities are concerned, people like Matt Damon and others, if y'all really want to help out humanity, and if y'all want to help counter a lot of this evilness that, has been perpetuated, and a lot of it does come from the spells that Hollywood, and just being honest, man, certain people with a lot of light, help express and perpetuate certain spells. This is a chance, this is an opportunity right now to help transmutate that, and it would also be something that could help all of creation, not to mention one's own karmatic karma. So, I really like Matt Damon's idea. I think it's very sound and good, and in the times that we're in, the work thing, like, in my opinion, This government is fraudulent. Well, it's not fraudulent. It's just it's evil. It's got its satanic hands fucking deep in some foul ass shit. And when you work jobs for this government, you literally are supporting them, okay? Because all these jobs are focused around making money. So it's evil. It is what it is. I've always been a worker. I like to work, but I've come to a point in my life where it's not. I'm tired of working for evil. Like, enough is enough. We don't have to continue working for this evil. And those people that have accumulated an abundance of wealth, I think it just feels right that, we learn to share. I'm not asking for any handouts or anything like that. I'm just asking for the land to be made available, for us to use and figure out an honor system and start growing hemp, start turning the hemp into things that we can use as far as clothes, products, medicines, shelters, etc., etc., etc. From there, we start developing small, simple, organic, nonprofit businesses. And, we're on the way to developing an infrastructure. That's literally it. There's nothing else to do here. The only other thing is the New World Order fucking marches in. We all become slaves. AI takes over. We lose our rights. A bunch of people get killed. It's not good news. Creativity is already on the dwindle, and the reason why is because nobody is helping out creation anymore. So, I think part of me really is feeling drawn to musicians and celebrities and artists and people who really value creation. Because if y'all value creation so much, help creation out, okay? I have, me and some others have ideas to really help, but it does take risk. You can't make an omelet without breaking some eggs. So people are going to learn, in order for this to happen, something's got to give, man. We all got to share. We all got to fucking let go of things that don't serve us anymore. I'm not, I've had my addictions and these things, but, I'm always going to continue working on them, and that's just my lesson I got to learn. We all got lessons to learn, but I know one way I help get over my addictions is by helping creation, because my addiction is destructive, and if you're also hoarding money and being greedy at a time when other people are in need, that in itself is destructive. If you have the ability to help something, maybe not so much destructive as neglectful, but if you're allowing something to destroy itself, knowing that you have the ability to help it out, seeing it wither in pain and falling and dying, it's an association of destruction, I suppose. Just sitting there not doing fucking anything, isn't that like crime by association? And I don't want to see that. I'm tired of trying to point the finger and make you guys feel like crap, but at the same time, these are some dire times, and there's a lot of spells out there, and there's a lot of complacency, and the enemy is going to continue to use things to keep us fucking complacent and dumb and down and fighting over stupid bullshit. So I'm going to do what I can to just continue to help out creation, to continue to push this idea of working for love, not money, and continue to ask others to share what they have to share, and let's just figure out what the fuck we can do. All the resources are there. Everything we need is already here for us, but it's the perception, it's the ability for us to get over our own bullshit, our attachments, our prejudices, our addictions, all these things, myself included. We all got shit we got to learn from and work on, but it's time that we get over this shit or we succumb to it, in my opinion. So, all right, I love you guys. Hope you have a good day. Bye.